Hello everyone. Today we will be teaching about Floyd algorithm. Floyd algorithm is to find the shortest path possible for the diagram, which is this. Firstly, we will be needed to create two different tables, which is distance table and sequence table. First of all, as you can see from the diagram, we have four different nodes, which means we will be doing four different iterations to find the shortest path. After filling all the node loops, you fill the others columns by finding the output of each node. Y, the output is only one, which is y w to z, which is 2, and x, there's two output, which is x to w, which is 6, and x to y, which is 3. And for z, for y have two outputs, which is y to z, 5, and y to w, 4. For z, there's two output as well, which is z to x, -7, and z to y, -3. After filling these columns, the remaining columns will be filled by infinity symbols. The infinity symbols representing there's no connections between them, which is, for example, z to y, z to w, there's no connections. That's it. And for sequence table, we put in all those no loops inside here, and for the infinity as well. So how do we fill these empty columns? This column is filled by seeing the numbers in distance table. So there's numbers here, so we will be replacing it with z. For x, there's number, so there's w. Y, there's number, so there's w. Correspondingly towards the columns. So z, there's number, so x, y, y, and z. That's it for the default distance table and default sequence table. Next, we'll be doing the first iteration, which is D1 and S1. And by the way, the numbers of iteration that we needed to do is depending on the numbers of nodes inside the diagram. So for this case, there's 4 nodes. We will be doing 4 iterations to find the shortest path. For first iteration, the k is 1, and the formula is this: d1k plus dkj lesser than dij. I representing the row and j representing the columns. For first iteration, the first row and first column will be remaining fixed. So we put in our values similarly to the default table. And for the nodes, remain the same. Okay, how do we fill these columns? The columns will be filled by using the formula. For example, D2, row 2, and 4. Alright, D2 and 4. We separate 2 and 4, and put in the k. K is 1, so it's D21 plus D14 lesser than D24. Dij representing D24. Alright, let's see what's D24. The value in here is using the value from our default table. So D24 representing infinity. Put in infinity here. Okay, let's find out what's D21. D21 is number 6. D14 is D14 is 2. So it's 6 plus 2 equals to 8. 8 is lesser than infinity. So 8 will representing infinity in the first iteration table. That's 8. And let's try one more example. So D3 and 2. 3, 2, third row, second column, which is this one. Same way, separator, put in the k here, so this k is 1, so it's d31 plus d12. Alright, this d31 is 4, and d12 is infinity. So 4 plus infinity equals infinity plus 4. Okay, d32 is infinity. Infinity plus 4 is lesser than infinity. Infinity is larger number. Alright, if infinity plus 4 lesser than infinity, there's no actual value for calculating infinity, so infinity is not lesser than infinity. So the value remaining the same, which is infinity. So infinity plus 4 lesser than infinity. We can't calculate infinity because it's an unsure value. So infinity is not lesser than infinity. So the value remaining the same. Infinity, infinity. That's the way we fill in the numbers. For the sequence table, we will be viewing from the D1 iteration distance table as well. Fill in all the no loops and the infinity values. The infinity symbols will be replaced by no loop symbols. The same methods. There's number, we put in W. There's number in D1, replace it by X. Numbers in here, replace it by Y. Numbers in here, replace by Z. That's for D1 iterations. The same method goes for D2, D3, and D4. We'll be repeating the steps until we do it 4 iterations. Alright, how do we use the 10 iterations to get the shorter path? For example, Z and W. Z to W, the shorter path is -1. Now, to see the path, we need to see from the sequence table. Z pass to X, Z to X, then X to W, X to W. That's it. So X, W. This is the shorter path, and the duration for it is -1. That's it for this video. Hope you guys can get benefit from this video. Thank you for listening. Bye.